The Sydney Swans have had an upset win over St Kilda in their elimination final at Docklands. The Saints were the favourites going into the match, but the Swans have continued their good form. The win means the Swans will face Hawthorn in another sudden death match next week. Early in the match, both teams struggled to control the ball, but it was the Saints with the first major.
Gets the one on the board early. The Saints break the drought.
But that seemed to wake the Swans from their slumber as they strung together a few majors to take a comfortable lead into half-time.
And what a man to give it to. And the Swans are out by 3 goals.
At the restart, Saints captain Nick Riewoldt breathed some life into his team with an inspirational goal. The Saints slotted 3 more to close the gap heading into the final quarter. But the Swans showed that never-say-die attitude, which has served them well in the past, as they poured on the points in the fourth quarter to seal the win. The Brisbane Broncos have dominated the New Zealand Warriors in their NRL finals match at Lang Park. The home side led from the outset, easily securing the win, and Manly had a win over North Queensland Cowboys. A dominant Broncos pack came out firing, completely outplaying their opponents. Jack Reed crossed the line. It was then time for the captain to step up.
Gillette, was it a Shepherd? It's allowed to continue. Gillette's away. He's on the back-handed dummy. Got it away on the inside to Lockyer.
The strong attacking game left the Warriors relying on their defensive skills, which weren't up to scratch. The Warriors did get some points on the board, crossing twice in the second half, but it wasn't enough, with the Broncos scoring a total of 7 tries. Shaun Marsh has capped off a dream debut with a century in the second cricket test against Sri Lanka. The Aussies are well on top, with Marsh and Mike Hussey securing centuries. Marsh continued his solid form in his first test, easily notching up a century.
And will he get the 2 he needs? He is going through it. What a terrific moment for Shaun Marsh, the Marsh family in Australia. A century on debut, his very first innings. Shaun Marsh, fantastic, well played.
Marsh combined nicely with Mike Hussey before Hussey was sent to the pavilion on 142. Marsh was eventually sent packing on an impressive 141 runs. Australian surfer Owen Wright has defeated 10-time world champion Kelly Slater to win the Pro Tour event in New York. It's the 21-year-old's first victory on the tour, earning him $300,000 US. He says winning at Long Beach is one of the highlights of his career.
Steep section, big forehand.